In today's video, we're going to be discussing how thinking about those multiple sources of income could actually be holding you back from your full potential. Hey guys, welcome back. It's the Real Bearded Businessman back here in the flesh and the beard. How are you all doing? I've missed you all. Hope you guys have been out there succeeding while I've been slacking and not making any videos here. Nah, I'm just joking. I haven't been slacking. What I've been doing is trying to take some time, get readjusted to some things, and get ready to come back out here and do some more videos for you, okay? So if you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you. Say, hey, I'm the Real Bearded Businessman. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. And hey, if you're a return viewer, I want to thank you guys for sticking around. I really appreciate it. I've missed you all, and I can't wait to get back into doing these videos for you, all right? So let's get into the video, right? So as I stated in the intro, thinking about those multiple sources of income could actually be holding you back. And I really believe that sometimes, you know, at least for me, if you get into my head, it's not really as big of a help sometimes as you think, right? So one of my previous videos, I believe it was a Monday Mindset. It was all about getting into my head and getting a little bit more personal with the way that I think and feel about some of these financial issues. And so that's kind of what drove me into this one today. I was really inspired by it. I was thinking about it on the ride home. I came running in the house. I said, I got to put this video together. I'm so psyched, right? So what's it about, right? So multiple sources of income. You know, if you type that into YouTube, if you type that into any of the search algorithms, if you type it into Google or YouTube, you're going to find real quick that there's 1,000 videos, right? Probably more than 1,000 videos. And everybody, honestly, guys, you know what? I'm going to call BS on myself. I've done one myself. I'm going to see if I can link it up here or up here, whichever. Everybody just talks about, oh, I got the 5 sources of income that are going to get you out of debt. The 7 sources of income that I use on a daily basis. The 25 sources of income that earn me $100,000 a month. We've all seen those videos, and if you're anything like me, didn't really sink in. And even honestly, when I did that other video, I thought I understood this multiple sources of income and really how to compound my income to really achieve my goals. And I gotta be honest with you, I didn't fully understand it. I didn't fully embrace it. As you guys know, I'm a big believer, and if you don't believe in something, you'll never succeed in it. And for me, it was not a full belief in it. And that's what I really found difficulty with, right? So how did I get over that? And why do I think these multiple sources of income, that thought process and that mindset may be holding you back? And it's because it held me back a little bit, right? And you know, I'm in the corporate field right now, or the corporate world, and I do a lot of design development, product line integration, stuff like that. And what it comes down to is it's very difficult for me as a person to process and put together multiple pieces coming together to make an end, right? Whether that's an end product, an end service, an end income, you know. It's very difficult for me to put together, and that's how 99% of those 50,000 videos on multiple sources of income are put together and orchestrated. And it wasn't until I actually changed my mindset up that I really started believing in it, and I really started seeing, you know, how this compounding interest thing works if I get dividends, or I start investing, or how all these sources of income come together and create a final monthly or yearly salary, and you know, and how they really just inflate that bank account. And so for me, the way I look at it is I started at my end goal, right, which is more money. And I kept it very bland, right? But it was essentially more money. And I said, you know, I want to make 120% of what I make today. And that's what I started with. And I sat there, and, you know, me being the math geek that I am, I sat there with Excel and I started breaking it down into like percentages, and I was like, well, my number one thing is definitely going to be my full-time income. I would love to say that that's not my number one anchor right now, but it is, right? So that's the biggest percentage. And then I started breaking it down past that, and I started finding out very quickly that you can have like 2% of your income be this one stream, and provided you can make that a concrete 2%, you're going to have a lot of success. And so for me, the way I equate it and the mindset that I equate it in is, if you tell me that you need to figure out how to steer an aircraft and you say you're going to do it with a hydraulic system, right? That's how most of your corporate jetliners right now today are controlled, right? Hydraulics. All right, good. You're going to do it, right? That's tough for me to start with that, put all the pieces together to end up with that jetliner, right? That big commercial plane that you take, But it's easier for me to put into perspective. I need to end up, flying away to my dreams, or even if it's just vacation, I need to fly out on this big corporate jet. And I'm starting off with the jet, and I only need to figure out the 10%, which is how to steer the thing. And from there, I can really start to break it down. And, I understand that there's the wings and the fuselage and and all this stuff that has to come together. And when you break it down even further, it's how do I control this thing? And it's easier for me to visualize the steering and those hydraulic controls, right? And once I have that figured out, then I can put all the pieces back together, and I really get a lot of clarity and transparency on the end goal. Which to me, when I hit that end goal and I get that transparency and that clarity, right there, I'm locked in. That's my belief right there. And I know once I get the belief locked down, I know I'm going to get the succeeding in it knocked down, right? So I get that all locked in, get it all locked down. Hey guys, it's how to steer an airplane, or it's how to get just 5% of your monthly income concrete in one thing. Sometimes that's all it takes to start seeing that little bit of progress, and sometimes that's really all that you need to succeed, right? So hope you guys enjoyed that. It was something that is completely unscripted. I haven't planned any of this. I literally just put the phone up here, turned on the old light kit, and just started rolling. And I hope it got a little bit added some clarity for you, and really gave you a different mindset to hopefully explain these multiple sources of income a little bit better, and maybe don't think of it as multiple sources. Think of it as one big combined or stacked income. And yeah, maybe that's just the best way to think of it. It's a stacked income, It's an income stack, and maybe that's just all that it is. So I hope that provided you guys with some clarity. I hope it gave you guys a different mindset. And you know what? If nothing else, I want the potential for everybody out there to succeed. We're never going to do this all by ourselves. We're going to have to do it as a group. We're going to have to help each other out along the way. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm making these videos. When I decided, or when I was away for a bit, I had people making sure that I came together and I did this. It was a community around me. The only thing I can do is pass that along to you guys as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want you all to succeed, and let me know down in the comments, are you an income stacker? I want to hear all about it. Enjoy, guys, and have a great week, and I wish you nothing but success. Have fun.